From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for June 1st, 2018. Today we're taking a look at the EURUSD, the euro versus the US dollar, for today's trade analysis. Now, of course, it's very important for me to mention the fact that at 8:30 a.m. Eastern US time, about 45 minutes from the recording of this video, we have significant news out of the US non-farm payrolls, earnings, unemployment rate popping up at 8:30 a.m. Eastern US time. So that could dramatically affect any analysis that we have right now and change the outlook for the market. So you need to be aware of that as you look for a new trade. Let's start here on the daily time frame. Of course, clearly it's been in a downtrend. The black trend line shows that it's clearly been moving lower for the past several weeks. We're at an interesting area down here. We have seen some pullback for the euro dollar, where it has bounced off of the low 1500s, 1.1535, found support there, significant over the past 2 days, 3 days really, rally all the way back up into the upper 1600s. 1695 is the bottom of the blue zone. 1.1695, 1.1730 is the top of the blue zone. So we could see significant resistance there yesterday and now today. Follow it back in time. Black circle on the left-hand side of the chart shows support at that same blue shaded area. So we know it's historical. We know it's factual. Historical support helping us identify future resistance. Fibonacci from the high of the black trend line all the way up here at the top of the chart, just top of the black trend line trend down to the current low, puts the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level right at 1.17, I believe it looks like 23. It's kind of hard to see the numbers on top of the line, but it's right there into the blue shaded area. 382 of that same downtrend sits up here at the purple zone. So it's pretty clear, Fibonacci wise, historical support, the trend line, that this blue shaded area right around 1.1700 is going to be a significant decision point. With today's news, one of two things is going to happen. It's either going to fall off. Good news for the US, we get a bearish move here for the euro dollar, and we would look for it to resume the downtrend. Bad news for the US and a fall off of the US dollar, we look for this to potentially break through 1700 and work its way higher. So we know where it's going if it goes up. We have this high expectation that it will minimum go back to the purple zone. So if it breaks the blue zone, 1.1730, you could look for opportunities to go long towards the 1.1800s, the purple shaded area. If it goes short, we see positive news for the US. The first barrier of support that we have seen is the yellow shaded area. That sits here at 1.1635, 1605. Of course, the orange shaded area, which we've already seen as support, down here at the bottom of the trend, of course, breaking there, we look for further efforts lower. So positive or negative news is really what we're looking for out of the U.S. coming up in about 40 minutes from now. A push above the blue zone goes higher, below it goes lower. I think it's very significant that we have found support at the blue shaded area. 4-hour time frame doesn't really change that much. Take a look at the resistance here at the blue shaded area is what I'm looking for. One of two things. Again, it's either going to break it or bounce off of it and go back lower. Of course, the breakout, we'll look for it to head higher. But again, it's all about what the news does. I think to create our next surge of momentum. Fall off of the US dollar, bullish for the US dollar. What will happen here for the euro? Yesterday we did try to take a short here into the 1.1695 level during the trade room. It did fall down about 20 pips. We moved to break even, came up and took us out at break even. So now just kind of waiting on the next opportunity at news time for the euro dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.